The Mayor and City Council welcome you to the Peoria City Council meeting. As a courtesy to others, please silence all phones. If you would like to address an issue that is on the agenda, or if you would like to speak to the Council regarding a non-agenda item, please complete a speaker request form, which can be found in the front lobby of the Peoria City Council chambers or in the tray to the left of the speaker's podium. Please place the completed speaker request form in the second tray to the left of the speaker's podium labeled Request to Speak. All speakers will have 3 minutes to complete their comments. A countdown clock is easily visible on the left side of the wall behind the City Council dais. Only items listed on the agenda may be addressed by the Council. Since items presented as part of a speaker's request have not been listed on the agenda, and due to the requirements of open meeting laws, the Council will be unable to respond to items presented as part of the speaker's request. However, please be aware that your comments will be noted. The speaker's name will be called to speak at the appropriate time, in the order that the forms were received. Thank you for your interest and participation in the Peoria City Council meeting.
Now come to order. Please rise for a moment of quiet reflection and the Pledge of Allegiance led by Councilmember Leone.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Clerk will please call the roll.
Mayor Carlett,
Here.
Vice Mayor Binsbacher,
Here.
Councilmember Patena,
Here.
Councilmember Edwards,
Here.
Councilmember Finn,
Here.
Councilmember Hunt, here, Councilmember Leone.
here.
Good evening and welcome to the Peoria City Council meeting of August 16th, 2016. We will begin this evening with the swearing in of our new council youth liaisons. We will be joined now by Municipal Judge George Enignost, who will preside over the formal swearing-in ceremony of council youth liaisons Caitlin Edwards and Sam Owens. And there is our judge. Thank you, Judge. And will Ms. Edwards and Mr. Owens please come up front? If you would like to bring your family members with you, you are more than welcome to, but just stand in front of the judge here.
Hello, good evening. Is the microphone working all right? Hello, did you wish your parents or anyone else to stand? Are you okay? Good, just like we rehearsed all afternoon. Mayor Carlett, members of the council, Mr. Swenson, Mr. Berg, Ms. Kaminsky, and members of the public, good evening and welcome to this swearing-in ceremony. We'll be proud to help. I must say that this was a little bit unusual. We might be adding an addendum to the one oath for Ms. Edwards. After I spoke to Council Member Edwards, he wanted us to use a special provision that Steve Berg is still researching, but apparently if Ms. Caitlin agrees to memorize all 10 phases of the Krebs cycle, which is part of her biology, then she's supposed to get a car.
Oh.
Apparently counsel for the city is looking whether or not it's a gift violation. That may not happen. If I could ask you to please repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the laws of the state of Arizona and the city of Peoria. And I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of youth liaison to the best of my ability. I do so swear. Perfect. So congratulations, and everyone may applaud and welcome.
Thank you, Judge. And congratulations to our new council youth liaisons. And we will now take a very short recess while they become seated at the dais. So. Convene. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mayor Carlet,
Here.
Vice Mayor Bensbacher,
Here.
Councilmember Patena,
Here.
Councilmember Edwards,
Here.
Councilmember Finn,
Here.
Councilmember Hunt, Councilmember Leone,
Here.
Council Youth Liaison Edwards, and Council Youth Liaison Owen.
Here.
We are all here. Congratulations and welcome to the Peoria City Council. All right, the next item on our agenda is a presentation of certificates of appointment to board and commission members. And I would like to ask Bill Patena, the chair of the Council Subcommittee for Boards and Commissions, to meet me on the chamber floor. So this is an opportunity to present certificates to those individuals who have volunteered to assist the city through their service on a board or commission.
Thank you, Mayor. Today, we're going to be welcoming 10 new members to our boards and commissions subcommittees. They will be working alongside our other 100-plus members that we have on our subcommittees. And I want to let them know that we're very grateful for the time and grateful for their expertise on their selected committees. All of our volunteers really help and assist our city in many ways, but the one thing they do is they save us and obviously our taxpayers a ton of money by volunteering their time and their services, so we're very grateful. So when I call your name, would you please come up, accept your plaque, and take a picture with the mayor? On the Judicial Selection Advisory Board, Monica Schroeder. Planning and Zoning Commission, Brian Patterson. Municipal Development Authority, Steve Herzog. To the Library Board, Leslie Fountain. Economic Development Advisory Board, Heather Kim. Veterans Memorial Board, Mylan Luke Lukic. Youth Advisory Board, Kylie Poplar. Youth Advisory Board, Frank Johnson. Youth Advisory Board, Sukamani Singh.
Okay, thanks to all of our volunteers. We could not run this city without you. We appreciate it so much. Right. Okay, the next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. And tonight's consent agenda includes liquor licenses and other types of items that require public hearing. If there is any member of the public present who wants to address a public hearing on the consent agenda, please complete a speaker request form and place it in the bin next to the speaker's podium. This item will be removed from the consent agenda and heard during the normal course of the regular agenda. I have received no speaker request forms. Is there a member of the public that would like to address a public hearing on the consent agenda? All right, seeing none. Council, are there any items to be removed from consent? And do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second. Council, please vote. And the consent agenda passes unanimously. Next item on the agenda is call to the public on non-agenda items. If you wish to address the City Council, please complete a speaker request form. I have received no speaker request forms. So we will now move on to reports from City Manager. Mr. Swenson.
Thank you, Mayor Carlett. Council members, welcome back from our summer break, and welcome to the two youth liaisons. Enjoy working with you and glad you're part of the dais. The first item I have is a brief presentation by Chief Minter, and it is about a real important investment that the council has made and the community is making in public safety in the northern part of the city. It's been the goal of the City Council to make sure that we're providing the very best police service throughout the city, and the new facility that the Chief will be showing pictures of in just a second will assure that we do that for many years into the future. Chief?
Thank you, Mr. Swenson, and good evening, Mayor and Council. November 14th, the land was purchased and the planning began for construction of the new Pinnacle Peak Public Safety Training Facility. This $10.8 million, 17,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility will feature a new adult and juvenile holding areas, expanded patrol briefing room, larger exercise area, a new training room, expanded locker rooms, report writing area and supervisor offices, a large break room area, new interview rooms, and a community meeting room. Upon completion, we'll be able to assign additional personnel to this station, which will enhance the level of service we'll be able to provide to this area of the city. This facility will also allow us to strengthen our community, our commitment to building and sustaining our collaborative partnerships within our community. Now I'd like to play a brief video for you and the viewers that will highlight this great state-of-the-art facility. And before I conclude, I've got a few thank yous for, of course, our community partners who were very instrumental in helping us with the design of this new facility. Of course, Andy Granger and Ed Striffler from the engineering department for their great leadership with the design, financial plan, and construction schedule. Also, our construction company, Hayden Corrigan Construction. And then also Deputy Chief Pena, who's with me. Chief Pena was very instrumental in the building design, picking out the carpet, the tile, the landscaping. Commander Bruce Walls is in the back, who will be the commander of the North Precinct. And then also our city management, specifically Deputy City Manager Jeff Tyne and our city manager Carl Swenson for their strong support of this project. And then last but certainly not least, Mayor, you and the council for your support. Your support of this project truly shows your strong commitment to our department and, more importantly, to the safety and well-being of members of our great community. So Deputy Chief Pena and I are available for any questions you may have regarding this project.
Council, any questions? Well, I think this is really going to be a gorgeous facility, and it speaks highly to the amount of importance that we place on public safety in the city of Peoria. So I'm looking forward to getting it built, but also, you know, I'd really like to see how those carpeting and paint samples look. We might want to double check before they actually go up.
Oh, he spent a lot of time in that area.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. The next item I have is some recognition. We all know that Rhonda Germaninski is an outstanding city clerk. She now has a important new credential that I want to highlight. It's an important one in the world of city clerks, and we're very fortunate that she's attained this level. It's recognition of Rhonda in completing the Master Municipal Clerk program and attaining the Master Municipal Clerk designation. The Master Municipal Clerk program is an advanced continuing education program that prepares participants to perform complex municipal duties. The program has an extensive and rigorous educational component and a professional and social contribution component. The applicant must demonstrate that they have actively pursued educational and professional activities, including Municipal Clerks Academy and responsible experience in local government. Rhonda, thank you for your commitment and dedication to the city and for reaching this important distinction. The next item I have will be a brief presentation from John Sefton, our Community Services Director, on some awards and recognition. John?
Thank you, Mr. Swenson, and good evening, Mayor and Council. And yes, we're very proud to announce a few awards that Peoria has been recognized for. Each year, the Arizona Parks and Recreation Association reviews activities, programs, events, and people who have demonstrated excellence in and for the Parks and Recreation profession. This year, out of 92 nominations in 22 categories, Peoria was recognized in 2 distinct areas. Last Wednesday at the annual conference held at the Wigwam Resort, Councilmember Patena, Veterans Board Chair Russ LaChance, Dave Barron from the Light Horse Legacy, and the Take Me Home Huey project, along with their beautiful wives, they represented Peoria in receiving the statewide recognition for special events in communities over 100,000 people. And our video, though I have to admit it's not as cool as the Chiefs video, our video does give a great overview of this award.
The Take Me Home Huey sculpture was inspired by the 50th anniversary commemoration of the Vietnam War, as proclaimed by the President of the United States and the Department of Defense. The artist Steve Maloney has been working with Light Horse Legacy, a nonprofit organization that restores and flies old military helicopters. The artist Steve Maloney has been working with Light Horse Legacy, a nonprofit organization that restores and flies old military helicopters. The organization's mission is twofold: encouraging interest in aviation while promoting the healing of Americans of all conflicts who suffer the effects of PTSD. It is an accredited partner in the 50th anniversary commemoration of the Vietnam War. The Vietnam War is remembered as the helicopter war for good reason. The Huey helicopter played a pivotal role serving the U.S. Armed Forces as well as bringing thousands back to safety. Therefore, Maloney chose the helicopter as the main element of his mixed media sculpture, Take Me Home Huey, which is composed of U.S. Army Huey No. 174 helicopter that served as an air ambulance during the Vietnam War. It was shot down during a medical rescue attempt, killing Chief Gary Dubach and medic Stephen Schumacher. Light Horse Legacy founder Dave Barron researched and reunited surviving soldiers and families connected to the aircraft at the unveiling in Peoria. City of Peoria proudly hosted the inaugural exhibition of Take Me Home Huey over Veterans Day weekend in 2015. It would be hard to find a more picturesque setting than next to the Veterans Memorial Wall in the Rio Vista Park. The 47-foot-long art sculpture is accompanied by a commissioned song, a documentary film, and an exhibition and educational website spreading awareness of the effects of PTSD and resources to cope with the disorder. The event drew well over 5,000 people, while the helicopter served as a monumental commemoration to the sacrifice, service, and bravery our soldiers provide. Please congratulate the City of Peoria for Take Me Home Huey, the winner of this year's Community Neighborhood Special Event Award for populations over 100,000 residents.
So as with all of our events, it takes a whole team to make things happen when we bring something so special. I would like to, however, recognize a few key staff: Bill Moss, Recreation Supervisor, Tanya Edmondson, Recreation Coordinator, and Jake Eason, Parks Manager, for their extra effort in making this event happen. Our next recognition was received by Peoria's aquatics team for their partnership with the City of Phoenix and leadership in hosting the Arizona Aquatics Seminar. Again, I want to recognize key members from our staff who were catalysts for the Quality Professional Development Day: Christian Peck, Aquatics Coordinator, and Stacy Beadle, Recreation Superintendent. And again, this video will give the details.
The City of Peoria and the City of Phoenix partnered to host the Arizona Aquatics Seminar in Peoria on Friday and Saturday, April 22nd and 23rd, 2016. The training and education of all aquatics employees is crucial to the safety and success of any pool program. Leading aquatics professionals were flown in from across the country to provide a new perspective on aquatics training. There were 31 agencies and organizations in attendance for the 2 days and over 160 participants. The goal for the Arizona Aquatics Seminar was to host a local event free of charge and invite all Arizona aquatics professionals to participate. The Arizona Parks and Recreation Fellowship was supportive and received grant funding from SRP and the Drowning Prevention Coalition of Arizona. The City of Peoria received media attention for the event from Peoria's Channel 11 and provided web links of the training for those who could not attend. The 2 days of training became a collaboration of so many different groups and provided an opportunity for shared information and resources to all in attendance. With the improvements in technology and medicine over the past few decades, it is crucial for the aquatics professionals to keep up with industry standards. Because the Arizona Aquatics Seminar is free of charge, even more professionals were provided an opportunity to attend the seminar and take the information back to their staff. The Arizona Aquatics Seminar far exceeded the expectation of the original goals. Please congratulate the City of Peoria in recognition of the Arizona Aquatics Seminar, the 2016 APRA Aquatics Program Award winner.
And Mayor and Council, these are just a couple of great examples of how Peoria is really making a mark on a statewide, different types of issues, different types of events and activities. We're doing some very good things, and we appreciate your leadership in allowing us to do what we do best. And that's making Peoria a great place to live, work, and play. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, John. Finally, one more item that I have, Mayor and Council, and it's, as you all know, we're active participants in mentoring the next generation of city leaders and city managers. And as a part of that, we participate in a very important program at Arizona State University, which is the Marvin Andrews Fellowship. And that fellowship is a scholarship program that identifies really what we think of as the best in terms of the next generation of city managers who are coming through ASU and have a scholarship for their master's degree in public administration. And as a part of that program, they intern in cities. And as you know, we had an intern that recently graduated before the break, and we're fortunate to have been awarded another intern for the school session that's just beginning. And his name is Dominic Dicano. Dominic, would you? Yep, good. A little bit about Dominic. Dominic is a native of Arizona, of Mesa, went to Mesa High School, attended Mesa Community College, received a bachelor's degree in Bachelor of Science degree in communications from ASU, and now is in the Marvin Andrews program. He has interned previously for the Alliance for Innovation, which is a partnership at ASU with the International City Management Association to identify best practices in municipal government, so it's some great experience. He also has interned in Washington with Congress people and a senator, so he's had some good multi-governmental experience already, and we're fortunate to have Dominic joining us. So you will see him in various staff activities and working on a variety of different projects over the next year. Welcome, Dominic. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we'll now move on to reports from council, and we're going to start with Youth Council Liaison Edwards.
I just wanted to say thank you so much to the council for giving me the opportunity to serve on this board. I'm excited to be the voice of the youth of Peoria, and I'm excited also to see what this year holds for me and Sam. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Patena.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to congratulate Sam Owen and Caitlin Edwards. You know, this is our third year for this program, and typically the youth liaison that we pick are school leaders. They have a high grade point average, and they're involved a great deal in their communities. In the past, we've had some great youth liaison people participate here, and I'm sure that these two will follow in their footsteps, and you will do them proud. So congratulations to both of you. I had a chance to also attend the Pinnacle Peak Police Substation. As the chief said, it's a state-of-the-art facility, and it will allow us to enhance our services in North Peoria. Got to attend the Arizona Parks and Recreation Association awards presentation. I was invited by John Sefton, and like he said, we got an award for the Arizona Aquatic Seminar and for the Take Me Home Huey project. If anybody happened to attend the Take Me Home Huey project, it was quite an emotional experience for all veterans, but those in particular who served in Vietnam. It was a great event, and they certainly deserved that award. And last, congratulations to Rhonda on the Master of Municipal Government Award. Well deserved. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Edwards.
Thank you, Mayor. Again, echoing Councilman Patena, congratulations, Ms. Edwards, Mr. Owen. You guys will do the youth of Peoria proud, I have no doubt. So we look forward to hearing good things from both of you this year. Well, as everybody knows, the summer is typically our break period, but that was not the case for most of us. I attended so many groundbreakings and ribbon cuttings over the course of this summer, from the Pinnacle Peak Station to Huntington University to Legacy Traditional School, and also Headquarters Grill over in the PD3 district. And it just goes to show that Peoria is vibrant, alive, and bringing new businesses and universities to the city of Peoria. City of Peoria is the place to be. Everybody needs to know what we already know. Chief, I want to thank you for the Coffee with the Cop. What a great success of that tradition. Talked to so many individuals that just love that program, and so please keep that ball rolling on that one. And that same week, I believe it was on the 2nd, you guys did National Night Out with the police, and it was just amazing to listen and to see all of the young individuals that came up to the police officers, shaking their hands and saying thank you for everything that you do through the city. It's just, please pass that on to your officers. The city of Peoria and its citizens appreciate all of the police officers and the firefighters do for this great city. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Binsbacher.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, welcome back, everyone, from the break. Though, as the council members have said already, there really was no break. It was an action-packed summer, a lot happening in Peoria, as always, and more to come. I, too, want to congratulate our youth council liaisons. Welcome, and congratulations to both of you. Also want to congratulate our volunteers to the boards and commissions. Very, very important work that you're doing to move Peoria forward and help us do what we do. Like the mayor said, we can't run this city the way we do without volunteers. So thank you for your time and commitment. And I too want to congratulate Rhonda on your achievement. And every council meeting, it seems I'm congratulating over and over because, again, great things are happening in Peoria. It's great to be back. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Finn?
Echo the congratulations. Rhonda, congratulations. Welcome aboard, Youth Liaisons. Happy to have you. Welcome aboard, Dominic, and it is great to be back. That's it.
Councilmember Hunt?
Yes, good evening. Well, I did take a break. I took a 3-week trip. I took my granddaughter to England. She turned 15 while we were over there. It was a trip of a lifetime. But I hit the ground running when I got back and have had meetings. This past week, Chief Minter and I served on a panel here in downtown Peoria for the Citadel of Praise Church, and it was really good. They are so civic-minded, but they know that they need to learn more, so they ask us questions. Their 3 points were building community, how do they get out the vote, and volunteer opportunities, and boy, did we give them some volunteer opportunities. City of Peoria is just chock full of those, and so we named a lot of them. Also attended the Huntington University ribbon cutting. I'm very excited about that school. I think it fills a niche here for us in the West Valley as well as Peoria. Very excited because I have a grandson who lives in Tucson who's going to be living with us and attending Huntington. It's been many, many years since I've raised a 17-year-old. But I trust those skills will come back, and I also trust he won't take much raising at this point. And maybe he can teach me something about the computer. That would be so nice. Probably the biggest news for us here in Acacia is the downtown activity. And you probably have seen, if you've driven downtown at all, you've seen that we are raising some dilapidated buildings. And it looks really terrible right now, but in just a couple of weeks, it's going to be all smoothed out with some decomposed granite over the top, some park benches, and a nice area for folks to relax in for a couple of years while we go out and look for some really good people that want to build and open businesses here in Old Town. And so this is something we've worked at for many, many years. And it's coming to fruition thanks to a wonderful council to work with and wonderful, wonderful staff who do all the dirty work on this, all the finding out and the arranging and the calling in the contractors and everything. So there's a lot to look forward to here in Old Town the next few months. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Leone?
Yes, thank you. Just a few things here I want to mention. The first thing I want to say is that I want to congratulate these 2 young students for sitting up here with us. They could be my great-grandkids because I get that many. And just want to thank them for being here. Also, I want to mention that I attended the groundbreaking at the new Pinnacle Peak Public Building, and it's going to be great. You probably already saw it on TV here, and it's going to be a great building, and this is something that they've been looking for many, many years, and I want to congratulate them for getting it. Also, I attended the fire medical recruiting class graduation. I'm a little surprised that I was the only one there from the council. We had 26 graduates from Peoria. We had 7 from Glendale, 3 from Avondale, and one from Tolleson. And I want to congratulate these young firefighters to the city of Peoria, and hopefully that they will do a great job. Great job. I also attended the memorial for Dan Shea at the Theater Works, and it was a very nice memorial, and I want to congratulate the people who put it on. I assume it was the staff. I also attended the river cutting at Huntington University, and I just hope they do well there. I also attended the police department night out at Target on 91st Avenue, and you'd be surprised. You meet people there that lived there for years, and you've never seen them, or you don't know who they are until something like this happens, and that's where you meet them. Anyway, I just want to mention on Park West, they have the farmers market again. So if you never been to Park West from the farmers market, go down there. I think you'll enjoy it. Also, don't forget to get out and vote. This vote is very important. City vote and national. It's important that you get out there and vote for your candidate. And if you don't like them, write your own name in. Thank you. God bless you, and have a great day.
Thank you. Youth Council Liaison Owen.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm just going to keep this simple. I want to wish thank you to the entire City Council for providing Caitlin and I with this fantastic opportunity to sit up here and work with all of you here. After I attended Boys States, which was put on by American Legion over this summer, it really taught me a lot about how, one person can have so much sway in the government. And, if you don't like something, then you have no right to complain about it if you didn't vote for it. So, it really gave me a lot of appreciation for local government as well as national. And with that appreciation, I hope to represent the youth of Peoria as best as I possibly can. And I really am excited to be working with all of you over the course of this year. Thank you.
Thank you for those comments, and welcome again to both of you. Our dais is much better off now that we have youth council liaisons at both sides of us. So we're glad to have you here, and we always learn a lot from both of you. So thank you for that. And there being no further business, we are adjourned.